Peace, positivity, power. This.new. I am starting what I'm calling my little Facebook mini live. I actually still have to get my equipment set up. I have the laptop and everything, and it's been really hard to set a consistent schedule with starting, unfortunately. I live in Phoenix. It's about 105 up until the sun goes down. And I also have a small dog that likes to squeak and drive me crazy. So if you hear him in the background, please forgive me. We're in the process of transferring and getting set up in a different apartment. And also I'm in the process of getting my stream actually set up. You would think it's a lot easier than it looks, okay? So you see people on Facebook Live. I've actually been doing some research and oh my goodness, I'm way behind, right? Like there's so many lives and streams out there, and so I'm just getting started, and I have the equipment, just got to really get it together, and there's a lot of software that goes into it. So goodness, it's actually a full-time job, and I'm excited to get started. But I want to do a Facebook mini live, if you will, to get that going. And I actually have some really awesome artists that have reached out to me to do reviews for them. So if you're not familiar with who I am, I'm at thisthatnewnew on Instagram and Twitter. I also full-time promote for Suprema La Magnetic, available on all major streaming platforms, of course. And IG, it's Comrade Camp 2. If you want to go and check out the IG, just FYI, I do the promoting and things for his IG. On the process of getting things, really not turned up. That's not the right phrase, but leveled up as far as quality and whatnot and content. I'm just getting started, so I can really only go up from here. You'll notice I'm even on a yoga ball, like trying to get it right, get it tight and all that. Yet this is what I'm rocking with. Again, I had a desk and everything, but I'm getting actually to the point where I'm minimizing and transferring and stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to get into it. Tonight, I'm actually reviewing artist, the Heatseakaz, and I'm actually excited to do so. They reached out to me and requested that I did a review, so I'm excited to do that. I want to say peace to everybody who actually stays in my stream, in my mini live, because again, this is just the start, and I'm only going to keep getting better, bigger, fresher, deffer from here. But as it is, I bring it uncut raw. I am getting the lights set up and all that, so the stream is going to be right. So again, stay rocking with me. It's only going to get better and all that from here, so much appreciation. But tonight, like I said, my main objective is to actually, yes, Comrade Camp all day. I meant to say presented by Comrade Camp. I'm actually a principal promoter for Comrade Camp, so much love to everybody who actually knows, Comrade Camp. Spread the love. Please do, if you have artists that you actually have work and projects that you're working on, it doesn't have to just be music, but if you're a rapper, artist, what have you, DM me. You can also reach me at thisthatnewnew on Instagram and Twitter. But if you have art or work that you'd like to promote, please let me know. I'm actually really excited to start to look for different artists that are really dope and maybe underground that give a different voice. There's so many lives out there, but my thing is I really hope to be the uncut raw, give it to you from the underground and give the underground, a voice and a platform to be the voice of and for the underground, because there's so many amazing artists throughout the scope of the underground of the internet. And so I really want to find the cream of the crop, the best of the best. I'm going to actually do by invite only as well. I've seen people that do the Cash App thing, and maybe I'll do that at some point, but it's really about leveling up. So again, thisthatnewnew for Comrade Camp all day, Suprema La Magnetic, and the rest of Comrade Camp. With that being said, yes, peace to Supreme all day, all love. Heatseakaz. So I actually, through Suprema La Magnetic, the Heatseakaz, actually, we're familiar with them. They're a group out of Missouri, and I have 2 tracks through their SoundCloud. Every time I do a review, no matter what platform it is, if it's the comments on Facebook, I'll make sure to put it in the comments below. I'll probably do a little mini live for about 20-30 minutes tops, just to kind of give a full scope, and I have a few other things to speak on too. But I want to keep it interesting. I don't always want it to be just about me talking, whatever. but Wu Family, I'll say. Wu Family is the greatest, of course. But with that being said, let me go ahead and play this. This track is actually called Taking Chances from the Heatseakaz. I'm rocking with what I have playback wise, so, you know, forgive, hopefully you'll rock with me. So that was the first verse. Actually, I like all of the verses. Just a little backstory and bio for the Heatseakaz. They're actually a three-member group out of Missouri, and I really like this track particularly because it's really uplifting and positive. I tend to be, you know, for the more empowerment, uplifting section, if you will, set of hip hop, real boom bap. And this actually reminds me of growing up in the Midwest, recording with the people that I used to actually grow up with. 47 Deuce Family, you guys know who you are. Of course, hopefully y'all see this. And around the way in Gary, in Chicago, you know, growing up. So this actually really gave me like home, you know, roots vibes for real. And I really want you to check out the track. So I'm gonna put it in the description below. It's going to be on their SoundCloud, The Heatseakaz, THAHEATSEEKAZAZ, right? So I'll put that in my comments below after the live, or I can put it in there, but you know, I'm getting started, so rock with me, it's going to happen. But I really like this track. My favorite is the third verse.
Ain't no Heisman for pulling papers, so I earned it from surviving the shit that I seen in my life. It motivate me to keep striving. Critics don't want you see us shine. It's just divine, and until it's my time, I never lose fucking sight of what's mine. That's the choice to take chances, to live life to the fullest. I chance if I leave the crib with no gun, and I need to pull it. You see, life is playing roulette with hollow tips and automatics, and sadness is gonna be tragic, and oftentimes hella graphic. Won't pay for your best stack it. Spend it all before you go, cause you can't take none of it with you when your casket slam closed.
So, you know, that really spoke to me too. Like, no matter where you are in your path, taking chances in life is so important. And really for me, that speaks to what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this full time. I'm going to be doing and creating a live and creating content full time. And again, it actually is work, you know, to have to keep your own schedule and whatnot. And I have such a respect for artists. It takes work to actually be an artist growing up, you know, looking at hip hop. You look at the TV or whatever and you think it's so easy. It really does take a lot of effort to put in the work. And so I really feel the Heatseakaz message in this song, Taking Chances, again on SoundCloud. I'll put the description below for their SoundCloud, the link. SoundCloud, excuse me. And there's another track too, it's called Chances. I'm gonna get back to that. But I really like the positivity and the uplifting in that track in particular. And I really like the idea of taking positive chances, especially during right now with the whole COVID-19 and the you know, social responsibility that's going on out there. I think it's really important to start realizing, you know, the system isn't perfect. To me, it's broken. But you really have to build your own path in your own lane and, you know, go outside of your box, if you will. And, you know, there's really no box. So with that being said, I really like the message of that track in particular. The other track that I want to highlight is called Invisible. This really speaks to me because it's got a really nice bouncy boom bap golden era of hip hop to it, you know. like the vibe.
Scientists can comprehend it, mentally competitive. Lyrically, I'm triple splendid. The most anticipated. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not really rapping right now. I'm just merely conversating. Jump out the frying pan and straight into the place. They can find it, put out beside it, and I'm sure you'll be amazed. And tub is an entity, putting your solar energy ready to decimate any enemy. Feeling finicky, God, my flow is so ferocious. What kind of enemy? I'm leaving chunks of y'all niggas from here to Tennessee. Think you can see me now? No, vision distorted and sensory overload. Mission aborted and even a glimpse of me just really won't even matter. Your mental capacity won't compute the visual data. Even the spiritual realm couldn't handle me in the physical. Go ahead and try to see me, nigga.
So I really like that. It does have a very cool, bouncy, put it in the car, put it in the Jeep, sort of boom bap, original boom bap, golden era feel to it. And I think it's a perfect track for the summer. I really like the track before it too, Taking Chances. I really feel like it has like a summer, fall, winter, going through your job, going down the block, sort of vibe to it. And so please do check them out. The Heatseakaz on SoundCloud, TheHeatseekaz on SoundCloud. I'm gonna make sure I put the comments, the description or their SoundCloud link in the description comments below. And aside from that, just some little things that I found throughout the internet. Again, I tend to strive and go towards the more positive things. So there's, with my research that I'm doing with podcasts and what have you, I came across thisthatnewnew, SANETER, on YouTube, again, through Supreme Allah Magnetic. I happen to find and get connected with different people out there. Again, I'm just getting started myself. And I really dug, I saw his live yesterday, thisthatnew's live yesterday on his YouTube, and I really dug what he's doing right now in Harlem. They're actually building or wanting to build a juice bar in Harlem with a studio in the back so they can do, the lives and the podcast and whatnot. And I love the fact that instead of putting money, he does, he's a good streamer, like he's a good YouTube streamer. So instead of taking donations from his YouTube, he's actually taking donations to his GoFundMe. So I really, encourage you, go check out thisthatnewnew, another amazing YouTube streamer that's out there. Also, I found this other amazing streamer called The Eargasm through Facebook as I'm doing my research. And if you really want to open up your realm and find dope artists, I really encourage you to find her, check her out as well, and let her know I sent you through, because obviously collaboration I think is key. But she's really dope. And in a nutshell too, I wanted to make sure I highlighted what I'm promoting, because that's my primary function as well. Supreme Allah Magnetic, if you're not familiar, a dope Connecticut MC that actually has done work with a lot of Wu-tang members. He happens to be a Wu-tang affiliate himself. Just has a new EP that he put out, See You Soon Volume 1. And I actually did a drop on that. The him and I never get that title right. I know I'm going to sound silly, but Him, Me, and I with Kava Face, the last track, that actually has over 1,000 streams on Spotify. It's a really good track, but the whole album is really great. One of my favorite artists that I'm looking forward to promoting is actually called Queasy Shuff, another Connecticut artist, came from nothing. And Big Wicked, also, y'all gonna see. He has features with Papoose, Bernard Jackson, and also J.R. Ryder on his album. And so please do definitely check those artists out. If you go to the Comrade Camp YouTube, I actually do a highlight on Supreme Serum Sundays every Sunday. So please do go comment, like really just send comments. What are you thinking? What do you want to see? Let me know, because I'm on the ground floor now, and it only can go up from here. So I'm taking suggestions. Again, please share this if you're an artist or you know of an artist, whether it's hip hop, rap, That's obviously in my heart. But singers, people that are doing work on music videos, what have you, share this with them. I would love to connect and do a review for them, highlight them, because I'm all about, collaborating and building, especially if people are creating their own lanes. I want to, support that, because that's part of my vision and my mission, really, to grow up from here. So please definitely take a minute, share this as many places as you can, as many groups as you can. And I'm looking forward to doing a Twitch and or YouTube. So this is just the start. Again, I appreciate everybody that stops through my live stream and checks me out and rocks with me. And this is my most exciting. This should have been the first part. I actually have a new sponsor, again, out of Connecticut. The sponsor is actually called Cure. I want to get this right, so I made sure I wrote down notes. Cure Vape. Let me see. I gotta get the notes. I'm sorry. Cure. Here's IG. Cure, KURE_VAPOR, out of Connecticut. They're actually the Black Rock location. There's many locations, but that location is dope. Actually has very cool vibe. It's like the Starbucks, basically, of vape and CBD. So if you're on the East Coast and you're close to Connecticut, please definitely check out Cure Vaporium. Again, their IG is KURE_VAPOR. And, send them a message, DM them, let them know that you actually saw them on my little Facebook Live that I'm doing, please. I appreciate you for doing so. Because, again, I'm excited to have somebody that actually is sponsoring me. And please let them know that I actually sent you, because, again, it can only get doper and better than from here. So aside from that, I really am trying to figure out what to name my live stream. I am This That New New, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I should name my live stream This That New New. What, if you have any ideas, what should I name my live stream? Creativity is a muscle, and so is consistency. I've said that a few times this week, and so I'm working on both. You have to start and go up from there. So if you have any suggestions for what I can name my live stream, please let me know. And just to chat, what's going on in you guys' world? What, again, do you want to see? What lives or DJs or artists do you follow on Instagram and Twitter? I'm curious, because I'm doing research, what's interesting out there, because I'm just like a fresh, brand new set of eyes. I'm just really getting started on this. I obviously didn't know how many live streams or how quote unquote easy it can be, but it really does take consistency and work. So I want to make sure that I'm putting out content that is, things that people want to see. So if you have suggestions, if you have comments, if you have constructive criticism, please let me know. I'm very excited to be doing this full time, and I'm very excited to be working to network and collaborate with some new artists. So please, again, share this with any artist that you might know of, and I'll do by invite only, make sure we connect with them. But that's really it in a nutshell. I'm working to build consistency, and this is the start of that. I think I'm going to try to do 8:30 every night, Mountain Standard Time out here in Phoenix, which tends to be a little later on the East Coast. But within the week, I really hope to have the full stream up, as I'm actually transferring to a different apartment in the meantime also. But this is what I'm excited about doing. I'm looking forward to doing reviews with different artists, but also interviews as well. So there's quite a few that I am excited to work with. Rap poet, Self-Suffice. I want to make sure to say love and peace, of course, to Comrade Camp members, Lurker, Crux Matolo, A Cristo, which is just an affiliate, not just, but he's friggin' amazing, by the way. If you can find anything from A. Cristo out of Connecticut, live MC. He's like Ghostface and then some, to just, put a cap on it, if you will. And aside from that, OT the Detonator is on the east or the west coast. So love to OT. One of my favorite tracks from OT the Detonator is The Coming, just how it sounds. THECOMING. If you type it in YouTube or any major streaming platform, it'll pop up. Again, I love the intro. It speaks to our time in society as a whole, but it's really, really a good, dope track. And I hope you'll check it out. And, you know, please comment on any of these artists, any of the tracks that I'm actually highlighting. And I have at least 3 more throughout the week that I'm excited to do. For DJ Brahma Bull is another one. I have a mixtape that I'm actually putting together for the summer. So I'll be taking submissions for that to my email, thisthatnewnew@gmail.com. It's a little longer. I have to spell it out every time. But it's TheRealThiSnew@gmail.com. So if you're an artist that actually has new work that you'd like to see on a mixtape, especially something that speaks to the conscious responsibility maybe of what's going on right now, I really would like to see that. So please definitely inbox me and send that to my email. Otherwise, again, I'm at thisthatnewnew on Twitter and Instagram. And I really just appreciate you rocking with me in my room, you know, just chilling. And I really am pretty hype about a lot of these new artists that I'm finding. I'm trying to play Invisible's good. I'm live streaming from the crib, so you know I got the hood dog in the background. I love streamers that actually are streaming that have studios. Like, let's get there. Let's do that. You know, build up from here. So, just to keep it a little short, it's a mini Facebook Live. I'm thisthatnewnew. Please check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're feeling. Let me know what's going on out there. I really want to create a conversation and a dialogue throughout hip-hop, and especially give a voice for and of the underground. You know, so just let me know, you know, what you think. And if you have artists, again, that you'd like to see highlighted or reviewed, get at me, message me. Oh, I have another artist from Chicago, as a matter of fact. Giuliano Living. I'm going to actually be doing a review for him. I found him through Facebook, as a matter of fact. So I'm really, really just geeked about each artist that brings the quality and brings the heat, like the Heatseakaz. With that being said, I'm going to do a little rap for right now, and I'll check you out tomorrow. Come see me, check me out, chill with me in my room, okay? I'm at thisthatnewnew. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Check out the Comrade Camp YouTube. Like, subscribe, share this video, share, please. And I can only get bigger and better and tougher, even more raw and uncut with your help. You know what I'm saying? So please help keep supporting the vision and the path from here. And I hope you guys are doing really well, staying healthy where you're at. Peace, positivity, power. Thisthatnewnew. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Let's say about 8:30. All right, y'all. Peace. Comrade Camp all day.